Talafofu resident Candelaria Santos is one of hundreds of farmers on Guam who recently experienced considerable loss.
Two different times. The first one, Francisco, and then when we had the excessive rain again, whatever we planted, we just lost it all.
And today she was one of dozens of farmers lining up at the Department of Agriculture in Manila.
I'm here because I would like to get some payment for all the losses that I had from the typhoons and, excessive moisture.
Santos was taking advantage of the immediate cash relief available to commercial farmers registered within the Department of Agriculture. It was over the weekend when the governor's office announced that $200,000 from the Guam Homeland Security Office of Civil Defense Typhoon Francisco emergency declaration that had not been exhausted was ordered to be used for grants to the farmers.
So we're utilizing it. The farmers that have suffered these terrible losses will be receiving this grant money. Then I look forward to working with the legislature, see how we can further accommodate our farmers so that we can get them back in their feet again and get this fresh produce out to the restaurants, to the stores, and to the tables of our island community.
Because he signed an executive order declaring an emergency during the typhoon activation, the governor is allowed to use the money without legislative approval. There is an estimated 500 commercial farmers registered within the department, and Director Tita Taidagui advises them to visit the department between Monday and Wednesday this week.
We're asking them if they can come in as soon as possible within these 3 days, because the farmers keep telling me, Director, we need the money now so we can start on our feet. We don't want to wait until next month or so.
But farmers could see more funding, as this immediate relief does not replace the need for a larger appropriation. According to the governor's office, an emergency declaration signed by then acting Governor Ray Tenorio put into place a process allowing the department to request an emergency appropriation from the legislature. Taidagui has since worked with Committee Chair Rory Respicio on the request letter calling for legislative action on $500,000 in appropriations, apart from the grant money recently announced. And for Santos, anything at this point helps.
So this is very good. I'm very happy that, the governor was able to do something like this for the farmers.
Taidagui, meanwhile, asked for patience as they're working on a process that requires documentation and claims from eligible farmers. A final decision should be made by Wednesday on how to divide the money and could possibly be distributed by the end of this week. Reporting for Guam's News Network, I'm Ken Quintaniza.